Hi, folks. So there were some questions about the surface area of a triangular prism. So remember that surface area is like the wrapping paper that goes over a present. It's like the paint you put on a wall. It's the outside of the object. So although it's a three-dimensional object, and we usually talk about volume, we're actually going to like unfold a three-dimensional object into two dimensions. And so you see, where am I? Where's my pen? So you see here that this is your three-dimensional object. It's a triangular prism because the bases are triangle and the sides are different lengths. So if we unfolded it, the green side, I'm touching it, you guys can't see it, unfolds to this section right here. And so it lays flat. So we're unfolding, like picture it as wrapping paper. So essentially what we're going to do, the net, this is a net. This is like the flat out, making it from a three-dimensional to a two-dimensional. So we're going to lay it out. So we've got a rectangle that's 3 by 6, because we know if this side has to be 6, then this side has to be 6. We know that this side has to be 6 as well. We know that these two red triangles are what we would call congruent, which means they are the exact same thing. So this side would be 3 and this side would be 4. It would have a base of 5. Okay. Now it's a right angle triangle. I'll get to doing the shapes of it in a second. So that's laying it flat. So we're going to look at all the pieces of this and we're going to break it down into its net. I'm actually going to grab a picture of it if I can figure out how. Maybe I can't. I can't remember. Edit. Oh no, it's not going to let me do it. I don't have the cut feature, which is kind of weird, but that's okay. I'm not in the regular one that I normally do. I wonder if, is this my select tool? Maybe that's my select tool. No, I think I just drew a square. All right, let me see. I can figure this out. I'm a smart person. So let's go to this. Oh, no, that's not going to work. Oh, but that works. Okay, so I have this. I'm going to copy it. And I'm going to head to the next page. Okay, so here's the next page. So it's to define the surface area. So I think that doing it off the net is going to be easier for you to understand than doing it on this piece right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to find the area of each piece. So we're going to find the area of the rectangle that's green, the rectangle that's like purple in the middle, the rectangle that's blue, and the two triangles that are red. So I'm going to hop to a green color just so that we keep it. So we said that this was 3 here, and we know this side length here is 6 meters. So to find the area of the green, to find the area of a rectangle is just simply 3 by 6. So that's going to give me 18 meters squared. Perfect, easy peasy. So now I'm going to hop and I'm going to do the purple area. So that's this one here. So the area of this one is going to be 5 that it's given us by the 6 meters there. So that's going to be 5 times 6, because to find the area of a rectangle, it's just length by width. And so that's going to give me 30 meters squared. Okay, and now we're going to the light blue section. Trying to find a nicer, I don't know if we'll be able to see that. Oh, I can define some custom colors. That one looks good. All right, so for this blue section right here, the area will be 4 by 6, the length of 4, the width of 6. It doesn't really matter in what order. With multiplying, you can do it backwards or forwards. So that's going to be 24 centimeters. Oh, it's not centimeters, it's meters squared. Okay, so now to the red triangles. To find the area of a red triangle, so I'm just going to change this triangle a little. This has a right angle in it, so I can also draw it that way. So this is 3, this is 4, there's my right angle, and that would be 5. So the reason why I'm doing this one is so I can see the base and the height. So area of a triangle is calculated by going base times height divided by 2. So the base in this triangle, let me just grab a black one here, would be the bottom, and the height would be the vertical distance here. So 3 by 4 divided by 2. So 3 times 4 divided by 2. So that's going to be 12 divided by 2, which is 6 meters squared. Okay, but the thing is I don't only have one triangle, I have 2 of those. So instead of doing the math, I'm just going to say I got another triangle and the area is 6 meters squared. Now it asked for the total surface area of the prism. So what I have to do is I have to add up everything. I have to add up my 18, my 30, my 24, my 6, and my 6. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things to add up. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things to add up. And if so my area, and I'm going to put a subscript of T there. So just hanging it off, area total, I'm going to take 18 plus 30 plus 24 plus 6 plus 6, and that's going to give me 84 meters squared. And that's the final answer. That's what we're looking for this one. That's the easy one. Well, it's not really easy because you got to break it down into that net. The net is just drawing it flat. Okay, so moving on. So again, a triangular prism. Okay, so now it doesn't give us the net. We have to figure it out. So we're going to have to be smart about how we do this. We are going to, just one second. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I just had to pause for a second. Okay, so we got to figure out our own net. All right. So if I were to break this shape down, if I were to unwrap it, unwrap the wrapping paper, I would have this side here would match that side there. Those would be the same. So let's just, like if we were to unfold this triangle, so imagine it's like a slice of cheese, okay, let me redraw this. Drawing is never my strong suit. Okay, so let's try this. The bottom and the top are going to be the same. We know that we're going to have one piece over here, this square right here is going to be, it's only one like that. And then what we have is, if you can follow along, we've got this rectangle here, and we've got one on the other side as well. So it's like the three-dimensional part here. So we've got 2 rectangles. So we've got 2 of those, 2 of the red ones, and these ones are 13 by 3, and there's 2 of them. And then we have the 2 pie slices. I'm just going to color that in like that's the top. So that's a triangle. So I've got 2 pie slices, and they're right angle triangles. I got 2 of those. So that would be the top and the bottom. And see, I'm not really drawing a net because I'm not connecting the pieces together. I'm just drawing the parts of it. And that one had a base of 5, and my right angle was there in both of those. And it had a height of 12. Okay. So we've got top, bottom, we've got side, side, and then we had this blue base right here. And so this blue base, the only measurement on it is 5. That would indicate to me, like it doesn't show me, oh, it does show me another side. I had to think about this. This is 3 right here. So that means this right here is also 3. So it's not really a square, it's a rectangle. So that one would be 3. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the area of each individual piece and then I'm going to add them together. So we know to find the area, I'll do my red ones first. The area of the red ones, that's going to be 13 by 3. So that's going to be 39, and we're meters squared. But I have 2 of those. So I'm just going to write that down. My pen's jumping around. All right, so I've got 2 of those, and then I'm moving to the black. So the black is, ooh, it's a triangle this time. So it's base of 5 times by a height of 12 divided by 2. So that's going to be 60 divided by 2. Sorry, guys, my pen's doing this. So 60 divided by 2 is 30. Okay, I don't know if my big head's in the way or something's not working. 30 meters squared, but I have 2 of those, so I have another one that is area, so that would be 30 meters squared. Okay, and then my last one, which was in blue, this one here is an area of 3 by 5, which is 15 meters squared. Okay, so now to get my total area, all I have to do is, geez Louise, I'll grab a green since I don't have any greens. So the total area is going to be 39 plus 39 plus 30 plus 30 plus 15. Okay, so I got 39 plus 39 plus, oops. That's going to be 153 meters squared. So that's my final answer. This one I can't extend the page, so I'm just trying to squish everything on. So that's how we do surface area. There's a few more examples, but I hope that helps, that we're going to take apart and look at each individual piece, like the wrapping paper of that 3-dimensional object. So looking at this one, whew, okay. So I know right away I have a top and a bottom, and then I have 3 sides. Okay, 3 sides. 3 sides, everybody. Whew. All right. So let's look at our triangles first. So these are my top and my bottom. Oh, that was terribly drawn. It's got a base of 8, and it's got a vertical height of 4. Okay, and I have 2 of these. So there's my other one, 4 and 8. Okay, that's easy. All right, now let's look at, switch colors. Let's look at this. We'll do the nice easy one in front. So we'll look at this one. That's a rectangle, and that one is an 8 by 3. Nice and easy. Okay, so now I'm going to switch colors again, and I'm going to look at this triangle here. Or not triangle, sorry, it's a rectangle. So this one has a width of 5, but it has a height still of 3. And then my last one, grab that green again. My last one is over here. So that's that one right there. It's another rectangle, and it has a height of 3 still, but this time it's 6.4. All right, so now we got to do my areas. Oh, I used green twice. Jeez Louise. Okay, well, we'll figure it out. So area of the triangles is going to be 4 times 8 divided by 2. So that'll be 16 centimeters squared. So I have 2 of those. So I've got another one, area 16 centimeters squared. Okay, I'm going to go to this one because it's green as well, and I don't want to change my pen color. Whew. Where am I? Am I here? Perfect. Area of this one is going to be 3 times 6.4, some brackets around that because it's got a decimal in it. So 3 times 6.4 equals 19.2 centimeters squared. All right, then I'm going to do this one, my blue one. So the area of that one is going to be 8 times 3, which gives me 24 centimeters squared. And then my red one, the area of this one is going to be 3 by 5, which is 15 centimeters squared. Now those are all the pieces put separately. Now we got to put them all back together. So the area, the total area, so I've got this one, this one, this one, this one, and that one all to add together. So if I add those all together, I get 90.2 centimeters squared. So I find when I do these, surface area and three-dimensional things are not my strong suit. I find that pulling the pieces out and cutting it apart makes it so much easier to see. Okay, last one. A triangular prism still, so we're still doing triangular prisms. This one is, okay, easy peasy, I think. So we have 2 ends that are triangles, and then we have 3 rectangular sides. So let's do our triangles first. So my triangles, my 2 red triangles, those are the end pieces. They're going to be a 4 by 6, and I got 2 of those. I like to draw all my pictures first and then figure out which one's what. Now this one's pretty cool because this side is a 10 by 5 rectangle. It's like a tent. So I've got 10 for my length, 5 for my width. But this side is also 5, so that must mean that this rectangle back here is also the exact same. The nice thing about this is that when you have the same objects, you don't have to do the math twice. If you've done already the math, you don't have to do it again. Now the base of this is 4 by 10. So, oh, I used red, geez Louise. Ooh, that's a really neon green. So let me just switch to a nicer green. One that I can, okay, so the green one is going to be a 4 by 10. Now, some of you are thinking, I can do this math in my head. 4 by 10 is 40, 5 by 10 is 50, 5 by 10 is still 50. That's fine. I have no problem with that. You just have to make sure that you're not making silly mistakes. So this would be 4 by 10, so that's 40 centimeters. No, this one's meters, sorry, meters squared. Really important that we pay attention to our units. Then I'm going to go to my blue ones. My area is 5 by 10, so that's going to give me 50 meters squared. I don't know what's going on with my pen, but we have 2 of those. So all I need to do is make sure I count for the second one. I don't need to multiply those again. And now I've got 2 red triangles. The area for those, remember triangles, is base times height divided by 2. That's the formula. So 24 divided by 2 is 12 meters squared, and I have 2 of those. So the area is 12 meters squared. So my total area, total is going to be 40 plus 50 plus 50 plus 12 plus 12. So I have 164 meters squared. And so that's how you do areas of triangular prisms. It's also how you approach the areas of other things as well. Deconstruct them into those basic shapes that we know how to deal with, and hopefully that will make more sense to you. Okay, good luck, and let me know if you have any questions.